I'm overthinking the way you looked at me tonight, like a faded photograph held up against the light. I'm reading in the pauses and the spaces in your speech, trying to bridge the distance that is just beyond my reach. I wanna be the steady one, the girl who's made of stone, but I'm terrified of waking up and being all alone. My skin is thin as paper, and my thoughts are thick as lead. I'm building up a mountain from the tiny things you said. It's a tug of war inside me, it's a constant quiet ache between the love I wanna give and the love I'm scared to take. I'm a bird with broken wings, trying to navigate the blue, caught between the safety and the danger of you. I got a soft heart and a heavy mind, searching for the answers that I'm never gonna find. I feel everything too much, then I think it all to death, until I'm standing on the edge, just trying to catch my breath. I'm a walking contradiction, I'm a mess, or maybe so. I wanna hold you closer, but I'm scared to let you know. Soft heart, heavy mind, I'm leaving all the peace behind. You tell me that it's simple, that I should just let it be, but you don't see the storm that's always raging inside me. I'm analyzing whispers and I'm dissecting every touch, wondering if I'm too little or if I am too much. 1 minute I am soaring on the kindness in your eyes, and next I'm paralyzed by all the possible goodbyes. I wanna rest my spirit in the hollow of your palm, but my brain is far too busy sabotaging all the calm. I've got a soft heart and a heavy mind, searching for the answers that I'm never gonna find. I feel everything too much, then I think it all to death, until I'm standing on the edge, just trying to catch my breath. I'm a walking contradiction, I'm a mess, or maybe so. I wanna hold you closer, but I'm scared to let you know. Soft heart, heavy mind, I'm leaving all the peace behind. Turn the volume down, let the static fade away. I just wanna be here in the center of the day, but the what ifs are a choir and they're singing in the dark, trying to extinguish every single little spark. Why can't I just love you? Yeah, I got a soft heart and a heavy mind, searching for the answers that I'm never gonna find. I feel everything too much, then I think it all to death, until I'm standing on the edge, just trying to catch my breath. I'm a walking contradiction, I'm a mess, or maybe so. I wanna hold you closer, but I'm scared to let you know. Soft heart, heavy mind, be patient with me, baby. I'm still trying to be kind to myself. Soft heart. I'm sitting at the table where we used to laugh, staring at the shadow of your photograph. The television's flickering, the volume is down. I'm a queen in a castle with a paper-thin crown. I can hear the neighbors through the plasterboard wall, but nobody hears when the heavy heavy tears fall. I'm biting my lip till the copper tastes sweet, keeping the rhythm, keeping it neat. Be crying in silence, I'm crying in the dark, trying not to let the weeping leave a mark. I'm screaming underwater where the air is too thin, fighting the battle that's under my skin. No one is coming to save me tonight. I'm just crying in silence, keeping it out of the light. I check my reflection in the hallway glass, waiting for the redness in my eyes to pass. I've mastered the art of the I'm doing fine, drawing a sharp and a dangerous line between the woman I am when the world is awake and the one who is bending until she must break. I'm crying in silence, I'm crying in the dark, trying not to let the weeping leave a mark. I'm screaming underwater where the air is too thin, fighting the battle that's under my skin. No one is coming to save me tonight. I'm just crying in silence, keeping it out of the light. Is there a sound for a heart as it shatters, or is it like dust? Does it even matter? I wanna howl, I wanna be heard, but I'm choking on every unspoken word. Why is the quiet so loud? I'm crying in silence, I'm crying in the dark, trying not to let the weeping leave a mark. I'm screaming underwater where the air is too thin, fighting the battle that's under my skin. No one is coming to save me tonight. I'm just crying in silence. Shh. Don't make a sound, just the salt on the floor and the ghost at the door. I'm crying in silence. I've packed my bags 1,000 times in the middle of the night, but I'd unpack them by the morning just to keep from starting a fight. I watched the paint peel off the walls and the garden turn to gray, but I told myself that one more chance would make the shadows stay away. I became an architect of excuses and of lies, covering the bruises that were hidden in my eyes. The door was never locked, the window was always wide, but there was a different kind of prison growing deep inside. I was a bird who forgot how to use her wings, tied to the ghost of 1,000 hollow things. I waited for the earthquake, I waited for the sign, but I was the only one standing on the line. I didn't know how to leave, I didn't know how to go. I was terrified of the person that I didn't even know. I didn't know how to leave. I didn't know how to go. I was terrified of the person that I didn't even know. I thought that staying meant I was strong, meant I was brave, but I was just digging the middle of my own grave. I know how now. The keys are in my hand. The engine's running. I'm finally leaving. I'm finally free. The streetlights are humming a low, steady tune, and the shadows are dancing all over the room. I'm tracing the lines on the palm of your hand, trying to memorize things we hadn't planned. Your jacket is still hanging back on the door, like it doesn't quite know you don't live here no more. I'm not reaching for reasons to stay. I'm just holding the light ere it fades into gray. So let this be the softest goodbye. No thunderous clouds in a dark, heavy sky. Just a breath and a blessing, a hand on your cheek, the kind of I love you that's too deep to speak. We're not breaking pieces, we're setting them free, and you'll always be the sweetest part of me. You told me once that the stars are just echoes of fires that burned out a lifetime ago. Maybe that's us, just a beautiful glow, traveling miles after letting it go. I'll keep the laughter, the quiet, the cold, a story that never had time to get old. So let this be the softest goodbye. No thunderous clouds in a dark, heavy sky. Just a breath and a blessing, a hand on your cheek, the kind of I love you that's too deep to speak. We're not breaking pieces, we're setting them free, and you'll always be the sweetest part of me. I won't call it an ending, just a change in the wind. We're the us that we knew. Let's the you begin. Close the door gently, don't turn the light out. This isn't about fear, and it isn't about doubt. Yeah, let this be the softest goodbye. No thunderous clouds in a dark, heavy the softest goodbye. Go on, love, it's alright. Master of the morning, I'm a champion of the day. I keep the static busy so the ghosts all stay away. I've got a smile for every stranger and a coffee for the road. Managing the weight of this heavy silent load. But the sun is a distraction that I'm starting to outrun. And I know the honest hours have only just begun. The city noise is dying, the sirens fade to black, and there's no more room for hiding in the places that I lack. It's a physical transition, it's a shift inside the air, when the mask I've been wearing isn't something I can bear. The shadows start to whisper things I never say out loud. I'm a solitary figure in a disappearing crowd. When the lights go out, that's when I feel it all. The echo in the hallway, the writing on the wall. The I'm fine starts to fracture, the okay starts to bleed. And I'm faced with every memory that I didn't think I'd need. In the velvet of the midnight, in the hollow of the room, my heart becomes a garden that is only meant to bloom. When the lights go out, I'm scrolling through the pictures in the glow of the screen, living in the used to be and all the in-between. I can almost hear you breathing in the space across the bed. Or is it just the rhythm of the thoughts inside my head? I used to fear the thunder, I used to fear the rain. Now I'm terrified of silence and the volume of the pain. It's a beautiful haunting, it's a delicate despair. To reach for something solid and to only find the air. When the lights go out, that's when I feel it all. The echo in the hallway, the writing on the wall. The I'm fine starts to fracture, the okay starts to bleed. And I'm faced with every memory that I didn't think I'd need. In the velvet of the midnight, in the hollow of the room, my heart becomes a garden that is only meant to bloom. When the lights go out, I'm not looking for a rescue, I'm not looking for a light. I'm just learning how to navigate the middle of the night. Maybe there's a healing in the dark I haven't found. A way to be a person while I'm pinned against the ground. Just let the shadows fall. The echo in the hallway, the writing on the wall. The I'm fine starts to fracture, the okay starts to bleed. And I'm faced with every memory that I didn't think I'd need. In the velvet of the midnight, in the hollow of the room, my heart becomes a garden that is only meant to bloom. When the lights go out, it's just me in the dark. I've learned how to hide the shakes. I keep my walls up, keep them high, but you slip through without trying. I trusted you with every scar, every piece of who I am. I gave you my soft side, the part I never showed. I gave you my quiet fears, the tears I swallow whole. I let you see the fragile truth I kept locked deep inside. I gave you my soft side. I loved you in the gentlest ways, and late night talks and almost days. I didn't need you to be perfect, I just needed you to stay. I opened up what I protect, never thought you'd neglect. I gave you my soft side, my heart without defense. I let you in completely on blind faith and innocence. You held me like you understood, then let me fall aside. I gave you my soft side. Oh, maybe I loved you deeper because I loved you better. If I had known how this would end, I'd still let you there. I gave you my soft side, but I'm stronger than you know. I won't regret the way I loved, even if it broke me slow. I'll gather all the parts of me you left behind. I gave you my soft So when you think of who I was, remember the truth, not just the fight. I didn't love you carefully. I gave you my soft side. I made your world my only play, put your needs before my name. I read your moves like they were law, ignored the cracks, ignored the flaws. I thought love meant losing me, to keep you close, to make you see. I loved you too much, more than I loved myself. I carried all the weight for us until there was nothing left. I stayed when I should have walked away. I gave you all my trust. I loved you too much. I waited through your quiet days, called your distance just a phase. I turned my pain into a smile, just to keep you for a while. I blamed my heart for wanting you too much. I watched the way you looked at the horizon, like there was somewhere else you'd rather be. I tried to build a world you'd find your prize in, but you were always looking past the sea. I made myself a map of your intentions. I learned the quiet language of your sighs. I paid attention to the small dimensions, the things you couldn't say with open eyes. I gave you every sunset I could gather. I stood between the lightning and your heart, but looking back it didn't even matter. We were ending right before the start. I loved you more than the words could ever carry, more than the ghosts I had to bury. I loved you more than the oxygen I drew. I made a religion out of believing in you, and it's nobody's fault. It's just a heavy truth. I loved you more than you ever knew how to do. You gave me what you had, I won't deny it. A steady hand, a place to rest my head. But there's a certain kind of hollow quiet when the fire's high, but the spirit's underfed. I was a wildfire, you were just a spark. I was the morning, you were fond of the dark. I loved you more than the words could ever carry, more than the ghosts I had to bury. I loved you more than the oxygen I drew. I made a religion out of believing in you, and it's nobody's fault. It's just a heavy truth. I loved you more than you ever knew how to do. And I don't regret the weight of the devotion or the way I dove headfirst into the ocean, but I'm learning how to take that love back home, to realize I'm a kingdom on my own. Yeah, I'm taking it because I loved you more than the words could ever carry, more than the ghosts I had to bury. I loved you more choosing us on borrowed breath, telling myself I'd be fine. I poured from a cup with nothing left. Call it love, call it time. I fixed the cracks you wouldn't face, smiled through the cost of staying. I held your world in a breaking place while mine kept quietly fading. I learned how to need less and less just to keep you close. I stayed until I was empty, till my heart forgot how to feel. I gave you every piece of me, even when it wasn't real. You took my patience, took my faith, left me thin and warm. I stayed until I was empty, and I woke up torn. I learned your moods, your silences, the storms you never named. I carried the weight of your maybe and blamed myself for the pain. I stopped asking for simple things like comfort, truth, or care. I called my loneliness loyalty and pretended you were there. I thought love meant enduring, no matter what it takes. I stayed until I was empty, night after night alone. I kept us alive with hope and fear while you were halfway gone. I held the door, I held my breath, I held us together tight. I stayed until I was empty and lost myself inside. Maybe love shouldn't feel like drowning or shrinking just to fit. Maybe if I mattered more to you, you would have met me in it. I don't regret the way I loved, I regret how long I stayed. I stayed until I was empty, but I hear my voice now. I won't confuse devotion with pain or beg love to show me how. I'm learning how to fill my cup with truth, with rest, with grace. I stayed until I was empty. Now I'm choosing me again. If you ever wonder who loved you when it was hardest to stay, it was me. I stayed until I was empty. I held the pieces when they fell, said it's okay when it wasn't true. I learned how to carry silence just so it wouldn't fall on you. I swallowed words I needed to say, smiled when my chest felt tight. I kept us breathing with my strength every lonely night. I told myself love means endure, but no one saw what it cost me to be sure. I was strong for us when you couldn't be. I held the hope, I held the pain, I lost parts of me. I didn't ask, I didn't cry, I didn't make a fuss. I was strong for us until there was no us. I made excuses for your distance, answered questions you ignored. I became the calm in every storm, even when I was torn. I stayed steady while you drifted, called it faith, called it love. I kept choosing you quietly while forgetting who I was. I didn't fall out of love fast, I faded slowly, trying to last. I was strong for us when loving you hurt deep. I carried both our breaking hearts so you could sleep. I stayed when leaving made more sense, I stayed when it was tough. I was strong for us until strong wasn't enough. Maybe strength isn't staying silent, maybe it's knowing when to go. I confuse holding us together with letting myself go. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just finally see being strong for both of us was breaking me. I was strong for us, but now I'm strong for me. I'm learning how to rest my heart to finally breathe. I won't carry love alone again, I won't carry it unjust. I was strong for us, now I choose myself at last. I didn't fail by loving hard, I failed when I stayed too long. I was strong for us. Now my strength is moving on. I knew the silence before you said goodbye, felt it in the way you couldn't meet my eyes. Your hands were cold, but mine still try to hold the love already slipping by. I packed your words into a quiet smile, told myself I'd only stay a while, but every laugh, every late night dream made it harder to let you leave. I saw the cracks, I felt the pain, but love like ours doesn't fade in a day. I stayed for the memories, for the nights when you were mine, for the way you said my name like I was your whole it's still hanging by the door, like you're coming back like before. I talk to shadows in empty rooms, pretend they're filled with you. Friends say, girl, you should've walked away, but they never felt you in the same way. Some loves don't end with anger or blame, they just quietly fall apart in pain. I knew the truth, I felt the change, but my heart kept calling out your name. I stayed for the memories, for the way we used to laugh, dancing barefoot in the dark, thinking love would always last. I knew we were breaking, still I held on too long. I didn't stay for the future, I stayed for the feeling of us. Maybe loving you was letting go slow, one last touch before I close the door. If I lose you, at least I know we were real, even if we couldn't grow. I stayed, even when staying hurt the most. I stayed for the memories, now they're all I have. Every kiss, every tear, every almost every past. Now I'm finally leaving, with your echo in my soul. I didn't stay forever, I stayed until I was strong enough to let you go. If you ever think of me, know I loved you honestly. I stayed for the memories, now I'm setting myself free. I don't talk about it much these days, I let the quiet do its part. Some wounds don't need explaining, they just need time and a softer heart. I stopped asking for apologies, stopped waiting for a sign. I learned some healing happens when no one else is watching your life. I don't need closure out loud, I found it somewhere inside. I'm healing in silence, no tears on display, no breaking down in public, just learning to be okay. I don't need you to notice, I don't need you to see. I'm healing in silence, and that feels right to me. I walk through days a little lighter, even when memories pass through. They don't stay long enough to hurt me, they just remind me what I moved through. I don't explain my distance now, I don't defend my peace. Some chapters end without a sound, and that's how they're meant to be. I used to think healing was loud, now I know it's slow and kind. Every ache is almost done. I don't need to go backwards to prove I survived. I'm healing in silence, and I'm alive inside. No announcements, no goodbyes, just peace slowly taking its place. I'm healing inside, and that's my grace.